Entomophagy, how it works. I'm G. Welcome to the Stuff You Should Think About, where I answer everyday questions about phenomena and objects. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just a guy who did some light research because you don't have time to. Entomophagy denotes the human consumption of insects. It is practiced across many continents. The term derives from Greek roots entomon and phagine. Recent interests link entomophagy to food security. Scientists study the practice for its nutritional and environmental merits. Archaeological evidence shows insect eating since the Paleolithic era. Ancient Chinese texts record the harvest of locusts. In pre-colonial Africa, termites served as a seasonal staple. Indigenous people of the Amazon incorporated beetles into their diet. European travelers documented beetle consumption in the Middle Ages. Colonial powers suppressed entomophagy in many regions. Nevertheless, the practice persisted in rural communities. Culture norms shape which insects are acceptable. In Thailand, crickets and bamboo worms are street food. Mexican cuisine features chapulines, which are grasshoppers, and tacos. In Japan, anago, which are locusts, are seasoned with soy sauce. Indigenous Australian groups harvest witchetty grubs. Religion and taboos sometimes restrict insect intake. Understanding cultural context is essential for market development. Insects contain high-quality protein. A 100-gram serving can provide 20 grams of protein. Amino acid composition resembles that of meat. Many species are rich in essential fatty acids. Omega-3 and omega-6 ratios vary by diet and habit. Vitamins such as B12, riboflavin, and niacin are abundant. Minerals include iron, zinc, calcium, and magnesium. Fiber is present in the exoskeleton's chitin. Harvesting begins with species identification. Entomologists map population hotspots. Seasonal cycles dictate collection periods. Locust swarms are netted using large mesh traps. Beetles are gathered by hand under bark. Termite mounds are opened with wooden tools. Harvesters follow sustainable quotas to avoid depletion. Collected insects are placed in breathable containers. Insect farming practices. Farmed insects mitigate seasonality constraints. Production starts with a breeding colony. Species such as the black soldier fly are popular. Eggs are incubated in climate-controlled chambers. Temperature, humidity, and photoperiod are tightly regulated. Larvae are fed on organic waste streams. Feed conversion ratios are typically below 2.1. Growth cycles range from days to weeks, depending on species. Processing techniques. Raw insects undergo cleaning and depuration. Water rinses remove debris and pathogens. Heat treatment kills residual microbes. Common methods include blanching, boiling, or steaming. Drying concentrates nutrients and extends shelf life. Techniques compromise sun drying, oven drying, and freeze drying. Milling creates insect powder for incorporation into foods. Extrusion can form protein bars, snacks, and pasta. Culinary applications. Chefs employ insects as primary or garnish ingredients. Whole roasted crickets deliver crunch and flavor. Ground mealworm powder enriches baking goods. Insect oil serves as a high-temperature cooking medium. Fermented insect sauces add umami depth. Food scientists develop textured vegetable insect analogs. Consumer acceptance improves when insects are disguised. Flavor pairing follows classic culinary principles. Environmental benefits. Insect rearing emits far fewer greenhouse gases than livestock. Methane production is negligible. Land use per kilogram of protein is dramatically lower. A single square meter can support thousands of larvae. Water consumption is reduced by up to 90% compared with beef. Insects convert organic waste into valuable biomass. This circular approach lowers landfill pressure. Biodiversity impact is minimal when farms operate responsibly. Economic implications. Insect farms create new agribusiness opportunities. Startup costs are modest relative to cattle operations. Job creation spans farming, processing, and retail sectors. Export markets merge for specialty insect delicacies. Price points currently exceed conventional meat but fall with scale. Investment flows from venture capital and sustainability funds. Government incentives can accelerate industry growth. Economic models project profitability within 3 to 5 years. Regulatory landscape. Food safety standards govern insect products. Authorities require pathogen testing and allergen labeling. In the European Union, insects are classified as novel foods. Approval processes involve toxicology assessments. The United States FDA applies existing food regulations. Asia-Pacific nations adopt diverse national guidelines. International bodies promote harmonized standards. Compliance ensures consumer confidence and market access. Challenges and misconceptions. Cultural resistance remains a significant barrier. Perceived disgust can outweigh rational arguments. Allergenic potential resembles that of crustaceans. Cross-reactivity demands clear labeling. Scalability of farming infrastructure requires research. Feed substrate quality influences nutrient composition. Regulatory ambiguity hampers rapid commercialization. Misinformation about disease transmission persists despite evidence. Future prospects. Research aims to optimize feed conversion efficiencies. Genetic selection may enhance growth rates and protein content. Biotechnological advances could produce tailor-made insect strains. Integration with vertical farming promised land use synergy. Consumer education campaigns target younger demographics. Collaborations between chefs and scientists foster innovative dishes. Policy frameworks are evolving to support sustainable protein transitions. Entomophagy is poised to become a mainstream food source within the next decade. In conclusion, entomography operates through a series of interconnected steps. It begins with species selection and sustainable harvesting. Farming transforms waste into high-quality protein. Processing converts raw insects into safe, palatable forms. Culinary integration expands consumer appeal. Environmental and economic analyses reveal sustainable benefits. Regulatory oversight ensures safety and market viability. Overcoming culture and logistical challenges will unlock the full potential of insect consumption. In a world facing rising population and climate pressures, entomography offers a viable, resilient food solution. That's it for this episode of The Stuff You Should Think About. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Leave a comment with your thoughts or a topic you'd like to hear about next time. Until then, stay curious. This podcast is for informational purposes only. Statements are based on current understanding and public information. This is not professional advice. If you need guidance that affects your health, safety, finances, or legal situation, talk to a qualified professional who can look at your specific circumstances. I'm G, and I'm out.